Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. Today, we are reviewing an add-on for Alien Evolution. I know I've done a lot of Alien Evo stuff recently. There will be a different video about a different mod sometime in the future. Just currently, Alien Evo is going to be the main one. So, this mod is called Into the Omniverse. So yeah, there's a lot in this mod. So yeah, you only currently need 4 aliens. So this adds everything from Omniverse, so the completed Omnitrix. And another thing, so this is the Chrono Configurator. All you have to do is do that and it gives you a way to get the 10k Omnitrix in survival and not have to put in a command, but we're gonna stick with the normal prototype for now. So yeah, so first and foremost, you need the prototype Omnitrix, obviously. Of course you need the prototype. So, but you also need the decouple function. So you're gonna have to upgrade your at least 8 of your aliens. And yes, I've done the math. It is 8 that you need to upgrade. So there are very specific things you need. I think I forgot to put something in some of these chests, because I will be showing you how everything works. So first and foremost, you need one of these. You need Ancient Key, Ancient Urn. You need 2 ancient keys and an ancient urn to get an ancient scroll. You get those from Galvin, I forgot what they're called, but it's the tower structures that the Galvins, and you'll also find one of these guys there. This is the Galvin scientist. So you need to do that to get an ancient scroll. And then with the ancient scroll, you go up, he's already holding it, so you put it, so you have to trade for the completed core blueprint. And then we'll get into the blueprint more in a bit. So we're going to put that in the inventory for now. So, with this, so one sec, need one of these. So, with this, you'll then need to make these different types of dusts. Now, in order to do that, you need to use your Omnitrix. To make the dust, you need to use 4 arms. There he is. There we go, I'm 4 arms. Now, you don't actually have to level up your aliens to do this. So, all you have to do is just shift, right click the grindstone, and it smashes the Galvin scraps, the netherite, and the nether quartz into the dust. So then from there, you can detransform for a little bit. Then you come over here, and then you put them in the crafting bench. It's shapeless crafting, and then you have to craft the Galvin alloy blends. So now the only way to make these into what you need for the completed Omnitrix, which is these reinforced Galvin plates, and you need Galvin alloys. There's no crafting recipe, but the only way you can get the ingots is by using Heat Blast. So you hold the Galvin alloy blend in your main hand, and you right click, and it turns into ingots. You get the Galvin alloy ingots. Then all you need to do is craft it with some raw titanium, like you would normal Galvin plates. And then you get a reinforced Galvin plate. And then we'll just put those in there. So now the next thing you need to do is you need to get more Galvan circuits. I don't remember where I put them. So for this you need a total of 6. So you take the redstone, but first and foremost, before you do anything with this, you need to turn into the Galvic Mechanorph, so upgrade. So you put the redstone dust in your offhand and the Galvan circuits in your main hand, and you right click. And you get these advanced Galvan circuits. Now for this you will need a total of 6. Oh my lag. Spike, okay. So then you can put these away for now. We'll get more into those in a second. So now that you've done all that, you've got 6 Galvan plates and 4 reinforced, well, 6 advanced Galvan circuits and 4 reinforced Galvan plates. Now you cannot craft the Omnitrix just yet. So you have to turn into another alien. I'm just going to use quick change for this. Use gray matter. And so this works like his normal blueprint. So you use this, it tells you need 4 Galvan alloys, 2 advanced Galvan circuits, and 2 lime omni crystals. So you need to grab 4 of these, 2 of these, and then you need omni crystals. Which, yes, you can buy from this guy if he sells the right ones. He does not sell greens or lime, so we're just going to take them from here. So now all you have to do is right click and you get the Core of Completion challenge done. Then you can turn back from the Galvan. So now you don't even need the prototype anymore, so you can chuck that thing off and put it away, because you're probably never going to use it again. So now with the completed Omnitrix core and your other supplies, you can craft the completed Omnitrix. You craft it exactly how you would a normal Omnitrix, but with these new components, and you get the completed Omnitrix. So here's the completed Omnitrix in all of its glory. So now you can right click it on, and bam, you have the completed Omnitrix. So before we go into anything else, I want to show off the customization aspect, because that's what Alien Evo is good at, customization. So with this, it's just like normal Alien Evo. All you have to do is click this and bam, you're in this menu. Except with this, it's a little different, as you have your player model here. You can view your Omnitrix while you're working on it. So if you do /max aliens, it will upgrade these. But if you do it normally, it will level up on its own. So you can get all these abilities. And then you can do this however you want. It will automatically do that. So we're just gonna make the Griffin Omnitrix. And then it also changes the design over here, which is just a really nice aspect. So we'll make the black part white. We'll make the white part black. And we'll make this the same as that. And then there's the Griffin Omnitrix. Here's a better view of it. If you want to make it, that's how you make it. And then there's different designs you can do. You can turn on spikes, which I personally really don't like that much. Because I do not think it looks good. And then you can change the Omnitrix design. So there's like a V. There's a diamond. There's an hourglass one. There's like, that kind of looks like teeth, I think. There's regular Omnitrix. There's an X. There's Blaze Ink, which is kind of cool. There's a paw, hourglass, and classic. We're gonna keep it classic. Now, we're gonna go over watch features rather than aliens first. So, the first watch feature is, we're gonna go over the failsafe last. So, the first thing we can do is expose the lid. So, we do this. What happened? Hold on, why is my textures broken? There we go. So if that happens, just open it again and close it. So all you have to do is press V and the lid lifts. I'm having a problem because I have what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but you can turn off that and you can see it better. Because I have 3D skins on, so that's why I did that. And then we'll go over the modules in a second. So, something you can do actually, this actually has accessories. You can do the Omniverse jacket, the one he wished in as Alien X. And then you can do the Ultimate Alien jacket, which is the one that my character wears in these videos. So we're just going to leave this on because I think it looks pretty cool. So, next we have... more watch features. So you can decouple it, obviously. So all you have to do is press N and you decouple it, and it's a white Omnitrix. So then is core removal. So if you press V, it gives you a new ability to remove the core. You can remove your completed Omnitrix core. Now this is where another cool thing comes in. So if you have another prototype Omnitrix core, you need 2 for this. So if you put this in your offhand and hold your completed Omnitrix core and right click, only problem is, hold on, I need to put this back in, and why is this not working? So hold on. You take out the core. I don't know why this isn't working for me. Hold on. I think this has sound. Nope, just an error message. Okay, so I don't know why this isn't working for me. Maybe because it's not the same core as the other one we used, but that's fine. We can just put that back in there. So grab this, chuck it back in. It does have sound. You do that, you open this. So now we'll get into the modules, because this actually has modules. So there are 3 different modules. So we have the breathing apparatus, the suit, and battery upgrade. So this is how the breathing one is crafted. This is specifically for rip jaws. You can put that in there. We'll show that off in a bit. Then this is how you craft the suit one. This is for out of the Omnitrix, or out of aliens. And then this is how you craft the battery one. This is another Omnitrix upgrade. It makes your cooldown time last longer. So now that you've done that, you can see I have a new ability. If I press my 5th ability, it activates the suit. Yeah, that's right. This guy's got a suit. It's the suit from Omniverse. And this actually works with Ad Astra, so we're going to show this off. Because I have Ad Astra. There it is. So we're going to grab the Tier 4 rocket. And we're going to go to Proxima Centauri. In the Ben 10 spacesuit. Now this isn't an Ad Astra review, this is just showing you how cool this is. Well, while we're going up, just remember, I post on Wednesdays and reaction videos will come out on Sunday. Make sure you check out my reaction channel. I'm posting Mermaid Tales stuff over there, so make sure to check it out. And also, I'm thinking about making a theory channel. Comment down below if I should. Okay, so we're going to go to Proxima Centauri. We're going to go to Glacio. So, we're going to go into survival mode in just a minute. And before you ask, no, you cannot remove the helmet at all. Okay, and we're on Glacio. So now if you go into survival, yeah, you're kind of just chill. And I don't believe you could breathe on Glacio already. I've not really checked out Glacio that much. I think you couldn't breathe on it. You can fact check that. We'll test it out with Mars in right now, so we're just gonna go we're gonna test this with Mars. Because that one I know you cannot breathe on. Actually, we'll test it with Mercury. Why can I not place the launch pad? That is annoying. Okay, can you just not place launch pads? Wait, hold on. I know a way you can test if you don't breathe. No, you can't breathe on Glacio. Never mind. I'm showing off the codes later. I will show off the self-destruct code with the prototype in a bit, because I know I never actually did that. Why can't you? Do you have to? Hold on, I evade mine. Doesn't work apparently. Okay. So yeah, I did have to do that. So we're going to Mars. Also, from what I was saying earlier, I'm thinking about making a channel all dedicated to theories. Tell me, should I, in the comments, should I do that? Would you like to see a Griffin Tales theory channel? Because I have reactions in gaming. Should I make a theory channel? Comment down below. Alright, we're going to Mars. There I know for sure. Well, actually, I might go to Venus. Yeah, I'll go to Venus. Because there, you cannot breathe. I know for a fact. So, okay, solar system. We're going to Venus. Nope, I went Pyronite. So that's the failsafe. Heat blast cannot breathe in space. So maybe do not use crap. So yeah, do not go to Venus in this. Where did my setup go? Hold on. Oh yeah, also you get a achievement whenever you craft the completed Omnitrix. Hold on. So it should be somewhere over here. There it is. Slash time set day. And we'll just make it day. Get away from my Galvan scientist. I still need him. Oh, also, the failsafe has a 10-minute timer, just so you know. So, this is really cool. So, all you have to do is, so if you go into survival, so this suit has water breathing, so you can literally breathe underwater, and then if you drown, you'll turn into Ripjaws. But I'm going to show off Ripjaws in a little bit, so turn off the suit anytime you want. Okay, so any other watch features? Decouple. Oh yeah, Omnitrix codes. So we're going to show off the Omnitrix codes. So you have to get these new code tablets, which you have to trade with this guy. So all you have to do, put the emeralds in here, click the right one, and grab it. We're just going to grab 6. I only grabbed 5. So, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. 7. Okay, so we're gonna input this code. Before you ask, no, I am not saying that. That is banned in this channel. 7, 8, 8, and 6.
Unlock code accepted. Randomizer function activated.
And then you'll be turned into a random alien. Hello, Crystal Sapien. I'll let this show itself off a little bit. So if we wait a little bit, it's between 1 and 60 seconds. 1 in 60 that we can turn into. And it's not that long. So you can turn off your randomizer by just, you know, pressing it. Only problem is you'll be timed out after you use it. But you can still use the suit anytime you need. That does not have a time limit. So we're just gonna stand here and wait for it to time back in. Because with the battery upgrade module, you know, this thing, it makes it so not only does your battery last longer, it also recharges way faster. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that to time back in. I think that my skin settings are getting in the way, so what if I just... There it is. It should give a sound with 4 beeps whenever it times back in, so we're just gonna wait. I'll probably cut this out, so doobie 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 doo. I might cut this out, I don't know if I am. Oh yeah, after that you can get rid of the tablets. Because, yeah, you don't need them anymore. I did not know that dropped in creative mode. So currently this is timed out. It's not obvious because my thing is red. Well, actually it is obvious because it has an error sign. So, and then you can take out modules like that. Or, you can go in here and take them out like that. Oh, it does beep. Okay. So you input that in, and you input that back in, and apparently there's no breathing apparatus module in here. So all you have to do, if you lose a module, is just put it back in. And then, I just love that sound. Music to my ears. Okay. And then, as you notice, you just have a always there randomizer. So now I'm actually going to show off how the Omnitrix works. So with the Omnitrix, if you press your top ability, you'll see you get a bunch of different aliens. So we got Forearms, Accelerate, Heat Blast, Upgrade, Wild Mutt. We got frickin' Swamp Fire because it takes any of the canon Alien Evo aliens from this list and puts them in here. So that's why we have Swamp Fire, Jet Ray, Nucleox, and it puts it in 2 playlists. So we have Echo Echo, Cannonbolt, Chromastome, Ghost Freak, Rip Jaws, Humongosaur, Big Chill, Stinkfly. So yeah, we have those, obviously. But this also does work with custom aliens, so / Alien Auto Add. So like, for example, you can become, it's just, if you want a silhouette, you have to do that yourself. But with this, you can do way big. Yup, way big works with this. And then your battery is different than the normal Omnitrix, where you don't recharge if you don't have to recharge at all if you turn back to normal. Things that drain your battery quicker are things like quick change or something like that. So also with this, if you select an alien, you have to double click it to make it work. And then you can just run. You can just do stuff after that. So you can actually change the design of your alien outfits. No, you can't actually, never mind. It's whatever your Omnitrix, your prototype was. And then, so yeah, this is what transforming looks like in first person. So you select an alien, it opens, and then you do that. So now a little bit more on the randomizer is when you do it, it will start to randomly randomize. So like you can be Big Chill for like a little bit. And use his abilities. Not actually 100% sure how randomizing works. I think it might be... I don't think it's based on that. But also you cannot detransform unless... Oh, I'm Diamond Head. See, that's how it works. So then you can use their abilities. Oh, now I'm Stinkfly. I was not expecting Stinkfly to be turned into. Let's see who else I get. Will I get anybody else? So, I've already gone over most the canon aliens, but we'll go over a couple more. Because I didn't go over like the ones that didn't come in the prototype. Am I stuck? Oh, why am I Big Chill again? Why is my quick change button isn't working? Well, I guess I'll show off Big Chill while I'm Big Chill. So with Big Chill, you have an Ice Blast from the mouth. You can create giant ice things like Todoroki. Hold on. There it is. Oh my lag. Yeah, you can become Shoto Todoroki. As Big Chill, you can become so cold you phase. So be careful with that in the randomizer, because you may be mid-phase and you change. Then you have an Ice Spike attack like Diamond Head. And then if you crouch, you also have another similar to Diamond Head attack. There it is. Ah, I'm stuck in my own thing. That's a little counterproductive. We're just gonna... Okay, I like genuinely don't know why my thing is not working. Okay, there we go, I'm fixed. Only problem is I'm on half a heart. Why are these particles not going? Okay, so yeah, that's the randomizer. So now we're gonna go over some canon aliens I didn't get to in my last video. I went over the original 10. So I'm not going to go over Way Big this video. I will make an entire video for Way Big, because that's from a different add-on. Okay, we'll start with Echo Echo. Yes, I want to become Echo Echo. Okay, so Echo Echo. So Echo Echo, even though he can do it in the show, he cannot do it here yet. He's not finished, but you have a scream. He can also fly with his sound waves. He has an ability called Sound Shield, which allows him to make a... Well, it more just allows him to vibrate and scream at the same time. And then there's the Wall of Sound, which... Oh! That summons Echo Echo. So, yeah, we're gonna change out of Echo Echo now. My quick change is, like, not working, so... I don't know why this is so buggy right now, but it is. So, it might be the giant wall of ice over there. I've shown off cannon bolts. So I won't show off Chromastone, because he is not done yet. Shown off Ghost Freak. Oh, I need to show off Ripjaws. So, the base of Ripjaws hasn't really changed, but with the module, so obviously, no matter what, you can breathe underwater. But look at my back. So, with the breathing module, you can breathe on land, which is really cool. So, like, you no longer need to worry about drowning when you're on land, which is kind of weird. I never thought I'd say that sentence in my life. But I just said it, and I kind of find it a weird sentence. Why is everything delayed? Oh, my quick change is working again. So, I don't think I showed off Humongosaur. So, Humongosaur. So, Humongosaur is a very cool alien. So, with Humongosaur, you have 4 abilities. I keep pressing E instead of T. You have Tailspin, Earthquake Generation, Leap, and Size Alteration. So if you do this, you got a nice little tail whip. I don't know why this is broken. Then you've got Earthquake Generation. I don't know why my game is so delayed for like some ungodly reason. Then he's got a leap, like 4 arms. And then your M ability is to grow bigger, and you get the same abilities, except you don't have the leap anymore. You do have a right-click attack, which I can show off if I stop glitching. I sometimes hate Humongosaur. He's like one of my favorite aliens, but I'm currently hating him. Okay, so with right-click, that's not working either. Okay, you know what? Oh my lag! This was like not laggy at all earlier. I don't know why it's so laggy now. Okay, so you open the Omnitrix. Shown off Humongosaur. So we changed playlists. So there are some aliens here I need to show off. Also, just so you know, the failsafe that changes you to an alien depending on the situation you're in has a 10-minute cooldown, just so you know, but it can save you in a hardcore world. Okay, Swamp Fire. There he is. We're gonna show off Swamp Fire next, and then we'll show off Jet Ray, and I believe that's all of them. So yeah, double selection in case you choose the wrong alien. We are Swamp Fire. So now this one actually is almost completely done. So with Swamp Fire, you have two types of abilities. You have your plant abilities and your fire abilities. So your plant abilities, like this one, allow you to make vines. And then you also have Seed Throw. So if you press Shift, you get two new abilities. If you press B, you can grow things. And then if you press M, you can make a vine thing. Apparently there's a methane explosion ability. So if you turn on Fire Fists, then you can use your fire ability. There's no right click ability. Oh no, there is. It's kind of like Heat Blast. So currently I'm out of fire, so I have to turn off my fire hands. Why are these still here? I think they're causing the lag. Hold on. I think those are entities. I am so sorry, Elven Scientist, but yeah, they were entities. Oh, I am so much less laggy. Okay, Swamp Fire. You can finish showing off Swamp Fire. Oh, yeah, that's so much less lag. So yeah, Big Chill can cause lag. Use at your own risk. So, Methane Explosion sets out methane, and it explodes. I'm pretty sure if you go in the water, yeah, it's not like Heat Blast, you can go in the water. But I'm pretty sure if you go in the water with your fists on, no? I'm pretty sure with your fists on, why can you not, you should be able to fly a Swamp Fire. So please get on that Alien Evo. So with your Fire Fist active, you can, well, shoot flames. Where was that skeleton? Oh right, I think I made a mob spawner down here. Yeah, I did. Oh, I just can't use any abilities when my fists are on. That's actually a nice detail. That is powerful. Okay. Hold on, do I have? No, I don't have one of it. I can't get rid of it. Okay, so we are now moving on to the final alien of this video, Jet Ray, one of my favorites. So I actually really enjoy the mechanics of Jet Ray. Jet Ray is also close to being done. I need to change that from Jet Ray skill points to Arrow Philibin skill points though. So Jet Ray has two things going for him: flight and laser eyes. So Jet Ray is the fastest of the flyers, but he also has a double laser. Oh yeah, he's kind of like Accelerate, so you can edit your speed while you're flying. 5 being the max. And I'm pretty sure Jet Ray has space survivability. We're gonna check that out though. So he is the fastest flyer, and we're gonna get into everything in a second when we come back from. Let's just go to the moon. Okay. Solar system, moon, land. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. So, yeah, if you want to go to the moon and Ad Astra with Jet Ray and survive, yeah, you can. Okay, so we're going to show off what that just did to my second ability in a second. When we get back from the moon, we're just going to go back to Earth. We're going to show off what that did in a second. So we're going to go to Earth. Okay, so Jet Ray has 2 abilities. He can only use 3 abilities he can only use while he's in the sky. One of them being his tail, which shoots lasers. Yeah, that's a thing. And then his second is the triple laser, which fires a laser from his belly button and his eyes, which is kind of weird. But let's go over the last thing Jet Ray can do. So, Jet Ray, I'm pretty sure you have to be max speed for this. So, all you have to do is start flying, and then don't stop flying until you see a sonic boom. Then you press B. Now you're in hyperspace. So then you can select different locations to go. You can go to the overworld, obviously. You can go to, I'm pretty sure this is the Nether. Yeah, you can go to the Nether. Where I'm 4 arms. Oh, I get it. He mines faster. Just gonna Only problem with this, you have no idea where you're gonna end up. So yeah, now I'm 4 arms. So we become Jet Ray again. He's very good for getting around in the Nether. There it is. So now, I'm pretty sure this is the end. Yep. Break the sound barrier. Go through, and now there's one last place you can go. The Null Void. Which is from Celestapian. Oh. Yep. Celestapian. I guess nothing. Oh, it generates like the end. So yeah, I'm going to actually show you what... So we're just gonna wait here till the battery recharges, because I was Jet Ray for quite a bit. So we're just gonna wait for the battery to recharge. Before you ask, no, this is not a good place to use your suit. Also, yes, it does change with the color of your Omnitrix. So, if I were to just... I'm just going to take that out and... Oh, it's not timed in. I can't decouple it. No! Also, yeah, self-destruct does not work on this Omnitrix. It only works with these two. I'll show you it with this one. So yeah, every other code tablet works with this. So this is probably the next thing I'm going to be showing off, so... Oh, there it is. So it starts dinging. So now I'm going to show you the basic design. So if I grab another completed Omnitrix and put that on. Also, yeah, it changes the color of your jacket. So all you have to do, open this, open the lid, put the suit module in, and nope, and whatever colors your Omnitrix are, your suit will match. And I just think that's a really nice detail. So we're just gonna put the red one back on, because that's my character. There's like no lag in here, dang. And then we're gonna become Jet Ray. I think the faster you're going in the air, the faster your bar regenerates. And then you do this. And you do that, and you're out of hyperspace. No clue where I am, though. Alright, so that's all with the completed Omnitrix. And that's all with this whole add-on for right now. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you guys... Oh, I don't think I showed off Nucleotox, actually. I need to show that one off. So, he's also not really finished, but... he has some abilities. So he has Nucleonesis. I'm not even kidding, that's actually what the thing is. He also does sonic booms when he punches. apparently. Or is that just with... That might just be with that. Nope, it's always. But he also has another move called Nuclear Winter, which I'm gonna show with this group of mobs over here. So you do this, you hold it down, and it explodes. It's that simple. So now that's everything with the Omnitrix that's in actual Alien Evolution. And that's it with the entirety of this add-on. So I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!
Stand our ground, night charge forever bound. Legends born in every strike, bravery at every spike. Warrior hearts we never yield. Night charge takes the field.